Well, welcome everybody to this session. We're super excited. We have our May campaign ready to go. And I know a lot of stuff has been last minute lately with everything that we're launching as you're being informed as everything's being launched. And as you all know, on Monday, the Go for Diamond session, there'll be a celebration and a recap on the Switch campaign that went from January till the end of April. So we're moving into our May campaign, and Mid-A came up with an amazing title, Spring into Momentum. So we had Marcel create the flyers that everybody's going to have access to start really pushing on social media to create curiosity as well. So we have a list of what we're going to be talking about this evening, starting with Erica. Erica's very new with Max International. Some of you have met her on the 15-minute segments. Erica Aguilar, she's in Burlington, Ontario. And Erica has experience in the network marketing realm and specifically coming from direct sales too. So that's really interesting to have that perspective as well as the network marketing field. She does a lot of leadership training as well. So she's going to start off by talking about the importance of goals, because when we're doing a campaign, we need to set up our campaign the right way before we get started. So she's going to go into the goals. And yeah, I'm going to let you go ahead with that.
Thank you so much, Tammy. Thank you so much. I'm super excited to be here tonight. So when the first time that it came to my mind when I saw the title of this campaign coming up is I'm going to take my business to the next level. And to prepare for that, first of all, we'll make a decision, right? So when we make a decision, we're going to have goals. And just like Tammy says, there is one thing about goals. And personally, I take 3 steps into that, and I will create goals that will support my decision, that they will support as well my personality, because let's keep it real here, we are all different, and we wanted to make sure that whatever we decide the goals are going to be, that we are actually going to do them. So each one of us, we're going to think about that, and then we're gonna make a decision on that. And also, they're going to support my environment, my lifestyle. Some of us, we have full-time jobs, we have other businesses, we have family, we are retired, we want to just enjoy life, but it's going to support our lifestyle. So this is why the goals are very, very important, that for me, that it will take in consideration the decisions that I make, my personality, and my lifestyle. And to go into that, of course, I will make sure that the goals, right now we're talking about the next 30 days. So do I need goals that they are going to last 30 days? Am I going to be consistent for the next 30 days? Or do I break it down in 10 days or a week at a time? And that's where my habits are going to support the goals that I created, the goals that I want to achieve. And now my habits are going to be conscious habits. When I talk about conscious habits, means that I'm going to do it's gonna be I'm gonna know that I'm doing it. Unconscious habits is the habits that when you brush your teeth, when you already know what you're doing. Now, to form a habit, to be like that, first need to be a conscious habit. They have to be minimal, super, super easy. That is gonna be right there. Nothing is gonna stop me. There is no reason why I'm not gonna do it, because it's part of what is going to support my goals, my habits, right? And consistency. So now, what are the habits that I can do in the next 30 days that they're actually going to support the goals that I want to achieve? Now, using the products is one of them for sure. I think everybody here, I'm sure they're doing that. But for new people coming into the business, it will be very important to let them know that those are habits that is going to actually support what we want in this business. Following up with customers and with associates, and being accountable. Now, when I talk about using the products, perhaps there's something that we already have a routine, but perhaps going into an additional something, just read about it, and then perhaps you can include into what you're already using. That is also a good habit to start perhaps once a month or once in a while. Now, following up with customers, I'm very big into that, because I believe that in any industry, in any company that we have products and the customers are consuming the products, we need to have that contact. And a habit to build on that. It's simply having a list and making a phone call, or making sure that if being keeping track of if when was the last time that they order, or if they are about to finish, just making sure that they will continue ordering for the next month or for the next couple of months. And following up with associates, obviously, because people, we invite them into this business, they trust us first because they're coming because of us. We wanted to build a relationship and continue the relationship, because that is also going to be duplicable for the people that they will bring in, and that is going to help grow our business. And again, that will be inviting them to the presentations, or asking them if they need any type of support, inviting guests for themselves. And being accountable for me is, well, I'm like, just like Tammy says, I've been at the 15 minutes. It's amazing. I find that this is the greatest type of accountability. If that didn't exist, I will always say, always a phone call. Just, your upline will receive a text from you every week, the same day, every I used to do it every Monday morning, but now here we have the 15 minutes that they are just like a gold mine to me. You have no idea all that I can achieve in 15 minutes, and I didn't even know that either. So let's take advantage of that. And now the third thing to support our goals is tracking our progress. That is super important. There are different systems that you can do. There are different apps. For me, pen and paper. Never underestimate the power of pen and paper. And because you write down, you will like remember. If you keep writing down the name of the same person for 3 times in a row, then you will know you are working on something. Even if you don't see the results right away, that is going to be build your confidence. And when you build your confidence, then you're going to show up differently when you present to other people. So this is what I have for you guys. And thank you again, Tammy, and back to you.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for that, leading the way in creating the right behaviors, and also setting the goals, and being able to track that is critical in driving this 30-day session. And so we also have Mire Benge, who's going to be sharing these steps on this specific campaign itself. So Mire, I'm going to share screen so everybody can see how this is going to roll out, and the simplicity of it, which is really cool. So does everybody see that spring into momentum?
Yes.
Awesome. All righty. So you can go ahead, Mire.
Thank you. Thank you, Tammy, and thank you for allowing me to share. This is such an exciting way, an easy way to really grow our businesses, or to take our new associates and just have them dive right in. Most of us have already had the great experience of trying many of the products, but perhaps we haven't. So there's going to be a possibility here to buy a package called the Momentum Pack. If you're a new associate, it includes a variety of products, which one, Cellgevity in the 7-day version pack, as well as Infuse, and also ATP and our Max 357. If you're an existing associate and you want to boost up, your business, and you want to, or try out some new products, there is the booster pack, which contains the same products, but once again, the CV, the commissional volume is a little higher for that. So those packages you'll receive, and you're going to open them up because they are broken down into smaller units, and you create 8 smaller packs. And these smaller packs are going to be individual sachets, samplers, basically. So you'll put in there one of your 7-day Cellgevity bottles, 3 Infuse, 3 ATP, and you can either sell them, or if the opportunity lends itself to that, give them away, asking individuals that you are trying to recruit to try out our products, and you're going to follow up, of course, afterwards. And following the follow-up, you're going to sign them up, or if they need more information, give them more information and get them to do what you've done. Buy either the Momentum Pack or buy the booster pack if you're an existing associate. So once again, it is a great way for existing associates to build up their business, maybe try products they haven't tried before. And it is an incredible way for a brand new person coming in as an associate who wants to share this business with others to have product on hand in smaller sachets that individuals that they would like to have in their business try out, enjoy, and then have themselves buying in to get more of their products. So those are 3 easy steps that we'll all be able to take advantage of. And once again, everyone, with the purchases of those packages, either the Momentum, we'll have commissional volumes of 300. The booster pack will have a commissional volume of 400 CVs. So once again, it'll be a win-win all the way across. Products on hand and also the commissional volume. So with that in mind, I will pass the torch on to my next colleague who will share with you a bit more. So thank you, Tammy, and spring into action, folks. Get those Momentum packs and share with your team.
Excellent. So I'm going to pass it over to Janet. Let me just pull this up. This was newly put into to the website. So you see that, Janet? You can go ahead and talk about the value of the product. So Janet Moriyama is also in Burlington, Ontario, and she's a silver associate with Max. So I just wanted to have her go through some of the stuff and the reason why you want to start off the right way in doing the campaign.
Hey guys, I am super excited about this 30-day campaign, especially with this Momentum Pack, because this is going to drive our business. This is, I think, a gold mine and the best way to get someone started. Now, I always think that when you get people started that you go higher. So you start high and then you go low. I mean, in the past, it just made more sense in the beginning to start lower and go higher. But really, if you start higher, people will respond really quickly to this because they really want to get the total package of health and they want to do what you're doing. So that's what I learned over the years. Now, there's 2 ways to get this. There's the booster pack for the sign up, as you see here, the Momentum pack for $529. And this includes the free sign up, and it includes the 3 months of longevity and everything else that you see. Now that's $529. The booster Momentum pack is $495, and that's for existing associates. So the CV is $400, which is really generous. And then you see there's the Max Active Intro Pack, which is a really nice pack to start off with if someone can't start off with the booster, and as well as the restock. And the $259 pack also includes free sign up. So that's a really great incentive. And keep in mind that when you purchase these packs, you get a fast start bonus. So for the boosters, you'll get a $75 fast start bonus, and you'll get paid every week for every Momentum pack that you enroll someone in, and as well as the $25. Now, as far as value, there's a ton of value in this you when you're getting people started, you let them know that there is a free sign up. So anything that's free is an incentive, and you sell product to get your investment back. So in other words, these 1-week trials are what people can use to get out to people and distribute to get them to try the products. So you would consume products for yourself and as well for your family. For me, I mean, I tell people when I get them started to get them started with their spouses and their children. And the reason why is because I feel the accountability is really important to have someone supporting you as you're taking the products. And people really love that. So I know that from experience because Brian and I started the products together, and we started them like individually and then moved on. But doing this all together, I have a couple people on the Momentum packs right now, and it's an excellent way to gain confidence and communication with your associates and customers, because you almost have daily conversation with them, because there's a lot of questions and answers that you'll be going back and forth on. So yeah, I highly encourage that. the communication gets stronger, the trust gets stronger, and the belief in the product gets stronger. Now, I always think too that having the full experience to achieve the best results, and that will in turn, you'll become a product of the product. And so will all your customers and your associates that you start them off with. So keep that in mind. And then getting them started quickly. So to me, this is like the ultimate success. Success like speed, right? Or does it go speed like success? No, I think it's success loves speed. So you're going to get the fastest results doing the momentum pack. And I mean, when you're doing this too, you are educating people right from the get-go on the products from the beginning. You're not going through this slow trudging process where you're just going from product to product and product, and it's going to take you years to get people on from one product to the next. You want to just get them started right away, and they get the full product experience. They have tons of energy. They feel good. And eventually they feel so good. You can see it on their faces. You can see the joy, you can see the energy, you can see the happiness. And what I find is people naturally ask those people, what are you doing to look that good or feel that good? So eventually get to the point where people will come up to you and say, what are you doing? I want to do what you're doing. So I've had that with a couple of associates that are on the momentum pack right now. And keep in mind that if you do sign someone up, they have an opportunity to sign up with the momentum pack within 60 days. So they're entitled to get that free enrollment. And then of course you're planting seeds because you have the chance to give so many people 1 week samples. You have like 8 packets to make. And at the same time, you're going to be consuming them yourself. And also, you will have times when you can give samples out impromptu. So like today I carry ATP and Enfuse in my purse. And I also have my business cards because people will say like, because I have this cup on my desk, I have it everywhere, and they'll say, what is that? And I say, oh, this is my vitamins. And they've seen it for years in the exact same spot. So then they eventually ask. So I usually give them a sample and I give them my business card. And then I do a follow-up. So I find that really helps. And yeah, people have a product experience and they'll want more. Just that one little packet of ATP or Enfuse really gets people ignited. And they really appreciate when you do give them a sample because they think of that as being really thoughtful, which it is. So yeah, and then as well, I just wanted to mention that existing associates can purchase the momentum pack for $4.95. It is such a great deal because I have my whole family consuming. So eventually that's what the goal is, to have you and your family all taking the products. You get the best value, you get the best value for your buck, bang for your buck, and then you encourage people to do the same. So it's duplication. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Janet. And so everybody's got the value on the product there. And yeah, you know what I love about the intro packs? Since we launched those, every single time I get one of those little packages in somebody's hand with proper follow-up, I get them into the business. Because with the 3 product experience and they're doing it the right way, they will get an experience. And that's why building relationships, like everybody's saying, keep adding that value of the result and the relationship and really caring about people. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this up. So we have Beth Stone out of Indiana, who's going to be sharing the 30-day sprint, what we're going to do in the next 30 days and how we're going to keep each other accountable. So we created a website, a Facebook page, which is new. Okay, so it's an extension. So it's called the Active Team Experience. And moving forward, any campaign that's created, we are going to do it through this platform. So we'll explain about how we're gonna load this up. So I'm gonna let you go ahead, Beth, and share with everybody what we're up to.
Yes, thank you, Jamie. So yes, this is our new Facebook group page. And so the first thing we ask you to do is go into Facebook, go into groups and find Active Team Experience. and you are going to request to join this group. And then once you are accepted, we want you to go into the guide section. In that guide section is where we're going to have lots of activities. So for those people who participated in the Eric Worre 90-day run, he explained a 30-day sprint during the last 30 days. And that is what we have kind of transferred into this section of the Facebook page. So what we're going to be doing is asking you to go in there and watch the video of the day, and then there will be an assignment. And it's really important that you do the assignment. Don't just listen to the video and walk away, but listen to the video and actually do what they tell you to do. And we are also going to, the team members who have been planning the campaign for the month of May, we're also going to be doing some live presentations and videos, offering inspiration and updates throughout the month. So, tune into those each day so that we can all engage and support each other through this process and learn from each other, share ideas with each other. These videos and assignments are also going to be available on the boards platform. Are you going to be sharing that?
Yeah,
Shan?
let me go ahead and stop share this. And I'm going to go to my phone here. And I'll show you from the phone for people who want easy access. Okay. Oops, I'm doing it the wrong way. Everybody see my phone now?
It's just black.
There we go. There we go. Okay. See, Chris has got me doing all this techie stuff. It's so awesome. Okay, everybody see it now?
Okay. Yes, now we do.
All right. So I'm just going to flick that up, go to my boards. See the
Yep.
boards?
So hopefully everybody has downloaded the boards and is becoming familiar with that. And so Tammy will show you how to click on the active team and then English. And then if you scroll down to the bottom, it says 30-day sprint. So if you're wanting to watch the videos and find your assignments, this is a quick, easy way to get to them. But we do encourage you to please, still join the Facebook group so that you can hear the lives and the encouragement. Check that out on a regular basis. Even if you're listening to the videos here in boards, please engage and be active in the Facebook group as well. So I think that was all I had to share, Tammy. I'm really excited about starting this new month, and can't wait to get together at the end of May and celebrate everyone's success.
Excellent.
Thank you, Tammy.
Oh, thank you. We're really, really excited, the admin group. I know we didn't have a lot of time to put this together, but we nailed it. I think we nailed it. And we're all really excited to do that 30-day drive into momentum ourselves, spring into momentum, always saying drive into momentum. And we're going to be walking along the process with you. So every day go into the Active Team Experience Facebook group. You're going to have a message from Monday to Friday. Actually, we're going to do it. But I will start the first one on May 1st, which is a Sunday. Okay, this Sunday, right? It's going so fast. So I will deliver that message to make sure everybody's getting that first session in. And they're not long sessions, so you know. Okay, and I love the boards because for people who are on the road, on the go, just plug it in your ears and you can listen to it on the road and get your assignment in every day. So we're super excited to partner with all of you doing this campaign. And I'm really happy to have the support of John Winterholler, who's one of our corporate executives. I know most of you know John Winterholler. I will introduce, John, if you're okay, I'd like to get you to introduce yourself a little bit to the group on why you're part of Max. And the reason why, there's new people in this group right now that don't know who you are and your background. And just so everybody knows, he's been working very hard with us in every single campaign since December, and on corporate behalf, offering incentives based on the campaign. So I'll let you go ahead, John, and share with everybody.
Yeah, thank you, Tammy. It's a pleasure for me to be here tonight to see so many familiar faces, but also some new faces, which is a healthy sign for our business and a tribute to every single one of you that have lived through this last 2+ years. We have all experienced something that I don't think anyone would have guessed we might in our lifetimes, but we've come through it, and now I think we're starting to see the sun shining again. At least I hope so. There are a couple on the phone or on the call tonight, Janet and Linda, that I've had the pleasure of dealing with a little bit, and I owe Linda an updated report so we can report on the winner of the 357 campaign. I'll try to have that for sure by Monday, Linda, so maybe that can be part of the celebration that happens on the call on Monday. And I'm looking forward to the results of Janet's campaign, the Switch campaign that we went for 90 days. And I'm grateful to both of these ladies for allowing me to be a part of the planning of those. I just want to make a couple of comments. Let me introduce myself to those who maybe don't know me. I've been with Max now going on 6 years. Prior to that, I founded and ran my own network marketing company for almost 10 years. Before that, I was in a financial services career, but I wanted to do something more entrepreneurial. So that led me to the direct and social selling industry. I had the great pleasure of being one of the first American-based companies to go to Africa and open up Ghana and Nigeria for our company. And that led me to an introduction through a mutual friend of a gentleman by the name of Joe Wojtycki, who called me one day and said, I got your name. I understand you've opened up your business in Africa. Would you help me by just sharing your experience? So I, for the next 2.5 hours, just dumped on Joe all of the good, the bad, the ugly, the lessons learned, the triumphs and successes. And somehow he and I connected on that phone call that day, I think in a decent way. Well, jump ahead several years later, a gentleman friend of mine who was actually working with Max had resigned and to take another job. And Joe asked him when he resigned if he knew anybody that could come and work with Max in his position. So my friend mentioned my name and Joe said, well, I know John. I've never met him, but this is how we came to be. The next day I'm in Joe's office and a week later I'm working with Max. And so that was almost 6 years ago. I started with my responsibilities in Australia, New Zealand, and Fiji. That expanded into North America quite quickly. And it's been my privilege to now navigate these waters with each one of you and many all over the world as we bring Max to the people who need it the most. And that really is anyone and everyone, especially now that we all understand how important our health is, as we were kind of locked down in our homes and told how important our immune systems were. Never has there been a time when it's been more top of mind for people to have conversations about health and wellness and products that will support that. So I admire each one of you, whether you're brand new to the company or whether you've been here a long time, and especially those that I've met in person who've been with Max, that you've endured through it, you've stuck with it, and now you're looking forward to expanding your businesses even more. Our goal is to define what that new normal is. I don't know what it is. I'm trying to figure it out myself, okay? For me, for our business, et cetera. But I know that there are some similarities to what it used to be. This is a people business, a people-to-people business. Always has been, always will be. And I'm not talking necessarily just about Max, but about the direct selling, the business of sharing products and stories with each other, That's what this business is. That's the underlying or underpinning of it. And that's the face-to-face business. To me, there's nothing more powerful than the person-to-person aspect of that business. And that's, I mean, I don't know about you, but besides my wife and my grandkids, I didn't give anybody a hug for over 2 years, and I'm a hugger. So, I mean, to me, it's been really off-putting to know that that was almost prohibited, because we were all nervous that we were either carrying or going to contract something. And I hope we're getting back to normal. So in the very near future, as we're able to reconvene and be back together once again, that we'll be able to find that balance of our own health and wellness, of building our businesses individually and together, and then bringing other people along towards the success of Max. I can tell you a lot of companies have failed during this pandemic time. They're gone. They shut their doors and they're no longer viable out there in our industry. Max has not only survived, but we have a strong foundation. As many of you know, we've got new market openings as recently as next month. We're doing a lot of rebuilding in the markets in which we're residing right now. So the future to me is extraordinarily bright. And I congratulate Tammy and every one of you on the phone regarding these campaigns. And each and every month you're working to help someone along with a tip or a hint or a package, a kit, something to help build this business for yourselves and for Max in general. And I'd like to go back and just say to Erica, well done. I've not met Erica, but she nailed it when she talked about setting goals and actually making a plan to go and do those goals, to make those decisions based on your personality, based on your lifestyle and where you're at in your life journey, and then applying those attributes consistently for 30 days or longer to achieve that goal. And so Tammy and team, thank you for putting a process built around a kit, built around a pack that can give people yet another reminder and a way to build and succeed in their business. My purpose tonight, I'm sorry for being so long-winded, but I know in Alaska where Kathy Taylor Yokel is, it's only in the afternoon, so she's not going to go to bed. Good to see you again. Today, I was on the phone with Chris and Tammy and Mike and Lynn and Ann Bushel, and we started to talk about this person-to-person, face-to-face need that I think we all have and look forward to. So we're working on an event that's going to happen in Canada. It's going to happen, we hope, and we're just nailing down the details, the first weekend in August, where we're going to have an event that we hope is similar to one that we had quite a while ago, which was a river cruise for us all to get together and be less focused on training and less focused on anything other than reconnecting and reestablishing the relationships that we have together. We may do a couple of other events simultaneous during that same couple of days, but we're going to keep the cost very minimal for everyone to participate. And we're going to have promotions around that. And we're going to announce that just in the next little while so everyone can start to plan. And if they're able, be there with us during that time. That will be one of many events that there will be to come. We would like to do it earlier, but we've got these market openings and international travel. We want you to be able to enjoy some of your summer as well. When you finally have time off and it's open season to go out and be in public. And so we don't want to take advantage, but we do want an opportunity to be together. And as part of that, part of this promotion that was announced today around the Momentum Pack, we're going to conduct a contest or a race, if you will, and reward the people who sign up, the most new associates and preferred customers. And what we're going to do is put the incentive around that to have a complete weekend paid for them during that August 6th event, meaning that we'll pay for hotel, we'll pay for the cruise and everything for them and two people. And now understand, the best thing that could happen is you put me in a corner and there's a tie for first place. So I have to give more than one person that award. All right. So don't game it. Don't make everybody tie at the top, but you have to sponsor a minimum. We'll come out with those rules, but we're going to incent you to try to be one of the leaders and achievers by rewarding you and recognizing you that weekend, not only on stage or within our group, but by providing you a weekend of luxury at the expense of Max. And so I hope that's something you can look forward to. We also have a reward that we're going to announce the winner of, we hope as early as Monday, through Linda's efforts with 357. That's going to be a selection of some really nice sports fitness gear through a friend of mine who has a company. We'll announce what that is again. But there's just so many positive things going on right now. I hope you sense that from each other and from me. And I say this often, but I truly believe it. I don't think there's been a better time for the world to be receptive to Max International and our fabulous products. To have Janet carrying ATP and Enfuse in her purse and drinking it all day, that's kind of my life. I'm carrying a cup around and people think I'm drinking Diet Coke, but no, I've switched long ago to my elixir of ATP and 357, or excuse me, ATP and Enfuse. And in the mornings, I do 2 of each. So I haven't experienced that niacin flush yet. Some of us do, some of us don't, but that's my drink of choice every day. And so thank you to everyone for being here tonight. I encourage you, 2 fronts. The month is not over yet, okay? If you've got business to conduct, take these next couple of days and make the most of it. More importantly, go make hay during the month of May. And let's show what this can do, what this promotion, what this package can do, and then let's celebrate when we get together in August. All right? Details to come.
Excellent. Well, thank you
Thank
so
you,
much,
Jen.
John, and thank you everybody for participating. It's going to be a phenomenal month. Our 15-minute sessions that we do. Get your team members part of this. Create more excitement around that so that we can start creating, like Erica said, creating the habits every single day. When you create those habits, it's going to drive you into momentum. And I remember all of us the first time, and Janet goes, well, let's do a 7 a.m. one. And I'm thinking, not. And you know what? Am I there at 7 a.m.? It took me about a week to really get it. And now I'm there. So there's quite a few of us that are doing this at 7 a.m. And of course there's a 7 p.m.ers, and go ahead. Janet wants to do a 5 a.m. now. No. So, we can't hear you, Janet. You're on mute.
Oh, I said we are there Monday to Friday and we don't miss a
Yes.
day. It's incredible.
Exactly.
And the best part is Tammy's on every morning, so you get tons of mentoring.
Yeah, if you stay on, yeah, you don't miss out on that one for sure. So have an awesome evening, great weekend. We got till Sunday to get this going. So start putting your contacts together now. Write out the goal that you want to achieve right now before we start the campaign. And I highly recommend to share those within the group. It's nice to have that accountability and put it out there what you want to accomplish, because it creates that team accountability. It's less easy to get out of it when you're sharing it with everybody else. So have an awesome evening, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, team.
Thank you,
Bye,
everybody.
everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Good night.
Thank you, John.
Thank you.